This one looks unreal. Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. Aliens on 4K. It's finally here. I took my time to get a hold of this and watch it. We're going to compare Aliens 4K to the included Blu Ray to the Alien Anthology Blu Ray as well. Let's delve into this video. I want to first just quickly talk about the artwork, guys. It comes with a slipcover here included. There you go. I don't love this cover art. I don't know. What do you guys think? Jump in and let me know. It just feels very like Photoshop them out, plop them on, bit of a space background, print, stick it out there. Not a huge fan of this cover art at all. Really dislike it. I really do like, actually, they've gone with this kind of minimalist thing. You have the facehugger there on the 4K disc. You have the Alien Queen on the Blu-ray movie, and you have the power loader on the Blu-ray bonus disc. That's a thumbs up. I really like that. Okay, let's talk audio, guys, because we're coming from a previous release of a 5.1 mix to a Dolby True HD 7.1 / Dolby Atmos mix. It's a near field mix on this 4K release. I did listen to the Dolby True HD 7.1 mix. I don't have like an Atmos setup here in the room. Here's the TV, guys, behind me, and I have a 7.1 setup configuration going from here back towards this end of the room. It kind of struck me how the first half of Aliens is a very quiet movie, and then the action and all that stuff kind of kicks in basically the second half of the movie. Was I blown away by this 7.1 mix? No. I think maybe comparable with the previous 5.1 mix on the other Blu-ray releases. Again, I don't have an Atmos setup, so maybe somebody with an Atmos setup could tell us, you know, with these ceiling speakers and stuff, like, does this sound way better in Atmos? Maybe, but in my setup here, and coming from that 5.1, I've said it in videos before, guys, a good 5.1 mix is often overlooked these days. Like, it has to be 7.1, it has to be Atmos, it has to be this and that. No. A good 5.1 mix still does the job, and does the job very well. So I wasn't overly blown away by the 7.1 mix on Aliens, but then again, it did sound fine. I have no issues with it. Just my opinion on the audio. The picture quality is what we all want to talk about, guys. So I've already reviewed True Lies on the channel. There'll be a link in the description down below if you want to talk about that. So Aliens 2160p 4K Ultra HD disc, Dolby Vision, HDR, 1.85:1 aspect ratio, so full screen picture for this one. Initial thoughts when I put this on last night and watched it were, this thing looks unreal. It looks crisp, it looks clear. There is grain in there, it's really, really fine, so you have to get right up close to see that fine grain in there. The detail is amazing on this 4K disc. My personal opinion when I watched Aliens last night on 4K was, overall it looked a little bit brighter than I remembered, but when I show you guys the comparison photos, that's not really the case. So I just wanted to be really thorough with this review. 4K versus the included Blu-ray versus that Alien Anthology Blu-ray. Let's take a look at some screenshots. Okay, first scene up here, guys, is about 3 minutes into the movie. Let's look at the miniatures. These things look fantastic. Look at the 4K here, looks unreal. Versus the included Blu-ray. Versus the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. I think the 4K has better detail, and the color grade is pretty similar across all three versions here. About 17 minutes into the movie, once again, guys, I want to take a look at the miniature of the Sulaco here. 4K, once again, looks unreal. Way better detail as compared to the included Blu-ray, and compare that to the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. Once again, color grade looks pretty similar to me here too. I wanted to take a look at faces and skin tones because that was a whole kind of issue with True Lies. So here, about 24 minutes in, let's take a close-up look at Hudson. So the 4K to me looks like it has really real skin tones that look better as compared to the included Blu-ray, and they look better again as compared to the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. Just short of 1 hour into the movie, guys, interior Vasquez with that crazy machine gun. 4K to me looks better in my opinion, but slightly darker as compared to the included Blu-ray, and compare that to the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. But this is no news to us, guys. We've always known that Blu-ray has a brighter look because 4K has the high dynamic range and better color range included on the 4K disc. So about 1 hour 30 minutes in, I wanted to check out this med lab scene just because on the 4K it struck me as very orange and bright. So let's take a look at that, compare it to the included Blu-ray, and compare it to the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. Color grade is once again very similar. I think the 4K looks slightly darker, which is what we're going to expect anyways. But once again, 4K trumps the Blu-rays for me here. And one scene I really wanted to compare was the alien coming out of the water behind Newt. So 4K, here it goes, guys, versus the included Blu-ray versus the Alien Anthology Blu-ray. Once again, it's really hard to tell on these color grades here, and I think the 4K looks slightly darker, which is what we were expecting anyways. That's my comparison, everyone. Again, this is just my opinion on what I see. These pictures were taken with my camera looking at this TV here behind me. I personally think the color grade is exactly the same. The 4K is always going to look slightly darker because of that high dynamic range. I think, as I've already mentioned, guys, the detail, and it's just unreal, this 4K. Personally, I have no issue with this Aliens 4K release. I think it looks fantastic and it's the best Aliens has ever looked. I really love it. Sound wise, I think the 5.1 to 7.1 were comparable. As I mentioned, unless you have a proper Atmos setup, I don't know that you're going to hear anything different in the 5.1 to the 7.1 other than the 2 additional surround channels, which I didn't feel were overly necessary anyways. The 5.1 mix I was always happy with on Aliens. There's a bunch of bonus features in here, guys, which I did not delve into because I'm pretty sure you guys are, not that you're not interested in the bonus features, everybody just wants to know about the picture and the sound, and that's what I wanted to do here in this review, guys. That's going to wrap up my Aliens 4K review. Please jump in the comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. Have you picked up Aliens on 4K? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you prefer the Blu-ray? Are you going to stick with your Alien Anthology Blu-ray version? You're going to get the theatrical and the special edition cut on here on this 4K disc, guys. I'm rambling. I'm going to wrap it up. That's it, guys. Throwing it out there. Let me know what you think of Aliens on 4K. Stay safe. I'll talk to you on the next one. Psh.